Like an anime vibe. It's charming. Nice string swells. This is really good orchestration. Like, no lie.
Endless night, through every nightmare alone and afraid.
Pitched up voice.
Sound it would play, the music box of fate. Then one day, when every melody had been played, through your voice, my world was gone. Empty space, then filled with search and where love conquered hate, now hate consumes again.
The phrasing is really good. Ooh, nice roll.
Back, my friend. Now tirelessly I'll fight till I see your face again.
Nice. It's not often I hear like someone doing the woodwinds justice, man.
Even though apart, nothing else could sway my heart. From the start, you shone brighter than every star. Through the fire and the light, against the wills of gods, we'll fight.
This voice isn't pitched up.
Oh, as your song rings eternally bound to you.
Oh my god. Like, that voice isn't pitched up. It's like Mado Robin. I haven't heard a voice like this since like Mado Robin. This is like a really old school style of singing classical music. Like old school, like 1920s, 1930s, like this was an aesthetic. And like, it's not, the reason I know it's not pitched up is this vowel change. Like, that's when they lowered the larynx. This is actually really refreshing. I was literally complaining to a friend of mine the other day. I was like, people don't understand, like, opera has a lot of things you can do. There's a lot of different styles, and singing changed styles like dozens of times within 2 centuries, and this is like super refreshing. I'm actually super into this. And the orchestration's really good. Should probably do the doll aria pretty well too. Ooh, that was gorgeous.
From the start, you shone brighter than heaven's star. Even
and people like this. I'm so happy.
chasing the sound, oh, as your song rings on, eternally bound to you, forever bound for you. So with the last of the strength in my heart, I
no. I was like, I'm just not gonna do that. No, I know, like, oh no, but you did. Damn. Okay. All right. Holy shit. And this has like over 1 million views. So people like it. And they should. It's really fucking good. It makes me so happy. Because like this is a style that fell out of favor like crazy. The last person to kind of sing this way was maybe Natalie Dessay. And like when you do opera, like nowadays you don't get to do kind of a lot because you kind of like there's performance practice expectations are pretty rigid. So this is an aesthetic that I have not heard in a very long time, and they killed it. And it's so legit, and the orchestration's really good. Like writing for woodwinds is not something that people who generally like. It's a difficult thing to do, and the woodwind orchestration here is really good. Obviously, the strings are also really good, but like the telltale sign for me that I don't see when a lot of people like are doing like MIDI orchestration and stuff like that. They do the woodwinds, and I'm like, that wouldn't work. That's a nice try. It's a nice thought. That wouldn't work. So it's like really well-written stuff. So the music is extremely well-written. I looked at the sheet music in advance. It changes keys a lot. The accompaniment patterns are not static. So intelligently written, beautifully sung. Fuck me, man. I'm so happy that people like this. I'm gonna actually have to try and sing some of this. It's not gonna go as well. I don't think. I obviously have to bring it down quite significantly, but like I'm reading that the singer was training to be a coloratura and then had to stop due to medical reasons. I'm actually in kind of a similar boat. That's kind of relatable. So this is what I'm talking about right here. Orchestration is a very, very tricky thing. Lots of people want to do it, and in undergraduate, it was a thing at Temple University where like the composers would write like a minute-long piece, and that takes a long time. And then they would get to see what it was like when they handed the music to an orchestra, and almost always it was a disaster to watch, because when you actually provide the music to a real orchestra, not MIDI, like the limitations and challenges that are native to your writing, especially if it's not idiomatic to the instruments that you're writing for, like these are people who, trained since childhood, usually, because, classical music is a whole lot of privilege. And so, this is one of their final things they do in an undergraduate degree, and they would mess this up constantly. So notice how there's like, you can hear the brass, you can hear the woodwinds, you can hear obviously the strings. There's a balancing act here. When you do orchestration, you want certain instruments pair with certain other instruments depending on the effects that you want. So notice how like the quiet, like look, it's not just the instruments themselves, it's how many are playing all at once. Listen to it again.
Endless night, through every nightmare alone and afraid.
That's a single cello that's playing there. And over here,
Night, endless night, through every nightmare alone and afraid.
you got the woodwinds doing too, and man, the singing's really good. So like I'm trying to like find the bassoons. Like, yeah, you can hear so much detail in the instrumentation, and so much assigning of different aesthetics to different instruments it's the appropriate aesthetic to assign to that instrument. So orchestration is like a craft. It's not an easy thing, even if you're doing it with MIDI. Getting the instruments to sound real, it takes like a lot of paying attention to a lot of details. It's a very, very, very difficult thing to do. So that this is done well is incredible to me. That people like this is so exciting to me.
Endless night, through every nightmare
Alone and afraid. oh, and great phrasing. Like it's tempting. You could be you could be tempted. You could be tempted to cheat it. Round and afraid. No, no, no. We have fucking standards here. Round and afraid. Like, she round. Yeah, see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Like, oh, someone's phrasing is intelligent now.
Music box of fate. Then one day, when every melody had been played, through your voice, my world was born.
And what I love, so this is, so there's a concept called covering. It is, so if you do like a really bright vowel on a higher note, what does that note? Hold on. So it's just F. This is actually a really good example for my voice. So if I wanted to phrase it in an elegant way, I don't want it to be pow, right? If I did, let me get the volume right here, it might be loud. That is not ideal there because like it's supposed to be kind of like it's hard to explain. This is not the biggest part of the song, right? So you don't want to go like it's not the appropriate timing for that. There's more to go. It's not the high note. So she rounds the vowel. Like, and I usually only hear that from tenors because it's a tremendous consequence for our aesthetic, particularly like Mozart. But to hear it here is really quite nice. Oh, and like the throwing in of like that Italian sob aesthetic. Like it's not just like straight note and like let's hit the notes and do it beautifully and call it a win. No, let's do the words justice. Oh, swoon. I swear to God, if this person's also attractive, I'm going to have a hard time maintaining my self-esteem. Okay? Because like, all right, listen, the voce is immaculate. And then the lightening up, man, like this is the kind of musical phrasing that like yes. Oh, this is a VTuber. Okay, all right. So let's not break the visage. Still though, like leaning into the aesthetic super well, it totally works. Like it's smart from a branding point of view too. Like it sounds like an anime girl. Am I getting that right? I am so sorry if I'm like not exercising the wokeness that is deserved here. But this is phenomenal.
Fight till I see your face again.
And like, man, like the dissonance there, like it's not just like this is intelligent composition too. Like it's not enough that we have the crescendo. That's obviously like like we're going to build up. Let's crescendo. Okay, cool. No. We have a lot of tools to express ourselves in music. Dynamics is simply one of them. Let's use counterpoint. Let's use harmony. Let's use different species of counterpoint. Perfect example. Like let's use some dissonance. We got some dramatic moments coming up. Let's fucking do it.
Even though apart, nothing else could sway my heart.
And there's a lot of changing of vibrato too, which is like it's a sign of doing a lot of different things. Like Mado Robin kind of sang. Let me show you Mado Robin because I've been referencing her a lot. So this is Mado Robin. Like I said, this is like a very much older aesthetic. Hey, it's pretty good, right? But it's very different than what you would expect nowadays from an opera singer. Someone in my chat is telling me that this individual is strapped to an oxygen machine. I'm a little dumbfounded as to how her phrasing and breath control is so damn on point.
The start, you shone brighter than every star.
Okay, that makes sense then. So when you expand your torso a lot for, like, you end up lowering your larynx. So this sound is idiomatic of a higher larynx. So like the difference would be pretty significant. This is such a like a great adaptation then. So if I take a bigger inhale, really expanding my rib cage, na, 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 na. But if I take a really small inhale and I do this, and I don't retract my false folds, like I want to do because I crack my voice a lot during puberty, so I always retract my false folds. So this is actually my speaking voice in a neutral false fold position. So with a small inhale, da, 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 I can get this lighter sound. Now the difficulty of using that is, again, like it takes a lot of practice to be able to have control over your aesthetic. Like, it's one thing to hit the notes, it's another thing to sing them, right? So she has a tremendous amount of control in doing this style. And that switch in the vowel, to do that with like a smaller inhale, is a tremendous amount of skill. Wow. From what people are telling me, that she's been through a lot. Well, I'm sorry. Like, damn. Wow. Okay. It makes me really, really happy then. Sorry. It's a lot that I'm reading she went through. It makes me incredibly happy and joyous that people support her, that people like her. Thanks for sharing this with me. I'm so happy that, like, you know, I got my own struggles with my own medical stuff, and it is one of the reasons I don't audition much. So this is kind of like it's a little personal, like it hits a little hard. Sorry, but yeah, that people like this, that it's successful, that it's extraordinary in a very legitimate way, that it's unique and different. I couldn't be happier. I'm so glad this person gets to sing and can keep going despite a lot of the difficulties. And you know, I don't want to do like on the bright side or try to gloss over the difficulty of this stuff, but like this kind of singing, like from what I'm like reading and seeing, I don't think she would have sounded this way if she didn't go through what she went through. This technique is not something anyone would really teach you. You'd have a hard time finding someone to teach you this, because you're singing classically and everyone's going to tell you lower your larynx, you know, stretch, like arpeggio, you know, expand your rib cage, and you're not going to get that sound if you do that. You're not going to get this sound if you do that. And yeah, I'm rooting for this individual. Is there more of this, by the way? I'm asking my chat, but in the comments too, if you want to give me any more recommendations. This is really exciting stuff. Man, like her story should be an anime. Seriously. I hope like someone get a manga together of this story, because like it combines, like it's perfect. It's perfect for a manga. I hope, like, man, is there a Patreon so I can get a fucking manga of her story? Because like it would be incredible. Like it's a pop idol anime, but with fucking substance. Yeah. Sign me the fuck up.